This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Mike Messina.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone and the home opener. Is underway. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Babe Ruth stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one down the line, and that hits off the base. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the dirt. Just off the outside part of the plate. Ruth leads off first with one away. In the air, left field. Drops into the glove. The relay throw. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the batter now, Gleyber Torres. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Todd Helton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And the pitch is outside, ball one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Misses outside. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fans another. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So now it's Corey Seager. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. Next to hit for Arizona, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off. Messina, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Gleyber Torres in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That misses, And it's 2-0. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
That misses. And now it's 3-2. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing. L.A. winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Max Clark getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in L.A. And the batter now, Roman Anthony. Messina back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Anthony, in his rookie season, only 20 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Way out front for strike 2.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, and he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That just misses, and it's 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Richie Ashburn. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate. In there safely. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And the righty deals. Hot shot to first base, and he's snagged. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Alex Bregman. This one in the air, center field. Ashburn in position. He makes the grab. 1 away. So here's Darnell with 1 out. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Torres at the plate now. That's ball one. And there's a strike.
1-1.
Down the left field line, base hit. And that extends the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Todd Helton. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Swings and misses. 0-1.
1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. On the ground, right side. Off balance throw in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Michael Young, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Hit on the ground to short. Beltre in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. Slider right there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
A flip to the pitcher covering. And back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Jose Bautista. And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That one 95 to finish him off. And now, David Ortiz. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The D-backs up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and misses. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Now it's the shortstop, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Contreras collects, fires to first, and it's in. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. In the air, left field, down the line. Braun makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Out to short, Beltre. Tosses to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. Roman Anthony digs in now. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
2 outs. Got him swinging. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Braun. And he swings through that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
0-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Clark. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats.
And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just
runner on the go. Pitch is high.
1 ball, no strike.
You got to be throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball. Young. First and second, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitch.
Double steal. Line, and that's a base hit. He'll score and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Torres swings through it for strike 1. On the ground, and that's just foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this
swing, and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. But he scrambles back.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking.
And he got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Contreras goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Hooks it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ashburn in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Off the plate inside, and a count 2-1. Messina throws to first. Ramirez back on a dive. Now he steps off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 down. Michael Young stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Line drive, base hit. In from third is the tying run. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Darno on to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ortiz up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball.
The Diamondbacks leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. And now the shortstop, Adrian Beltre. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Yeah, that's fouled off. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one laced to center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in there. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Man at second. That to right. Bautista on the run towards the line. Makes the grab. 2 down. Richie Ashburn stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Not in time. He's safe.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ramirez swings through it for strike 1. Swings through that.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot.
1 and 2.
And a knock here would be a big blow.
Line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it.
Reaching for it. Makes the back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Braun. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Popped up first base side. Ruth under it. Makes the catch for the out. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball.
0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Bregman at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and missed. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Young.
Number 23. Jeff.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Outside low, ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. And they add a run. It's 6-1. Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in L.A. And now here is Travis d'Arnaud. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. In the air, right field, Jenkins. On his way over. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Todd Helton. Swings and misses. Going on. The D-backs leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Back foot slider. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Roman Anthony Hoffman in his 7th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, A splitter, and he works in a sinker.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
William Contreras will hit next. He was late there, strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So bottom of the 9th, and now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Hit in the air, center field. Ashburn in position, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And next for L.A., Adrian Beltre. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game. Ryan with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-1 is your final here today.